History isn't short on murders that remain unsolved. They often capture our attention for their shocking, heartbreaking, and strange circumstances. Hey viewers, welcome back to another intriguing episode of Unraveling Dark Stories. Today we delve into the chilling murders of Jackie Vandagriff and several other haunting cases that continue to baffle investigators. These stories are not for the faint of heart, so buckle up as we explore the sinister world of true crime. Our journey begins with the enigmatic case of Jackie Vandagriff. In 2016, this 24-year-old Texan woman met a tragic end that shocked the community. Jackie's life was cut short when her dismembered remains were found in a park. But what happened to her? Bryant was convicted in 2018 of murder and tampering with evidence in Vandagriff's death. He is serving life in prison for murder and a separate 20-year sentence for evidence tampering. Vandagriff was a licensed esthetician and was studying nutrition at TWU before she was killed. Vandagriff's body was found on September 14, 2016, near Grapevine Lake after firefighters put out a small fire. Police learned she and Bryant were together the evening of September 13th at Fry Street Public House and Shots and Crafts in Denton. According to records, the two left around 10 p.m. and Vandagriff's cell phone began pinging towers south of Denton. The last ping came in around 1:30 a.m. near Bryant's home in the 14,000 block of Sand Hills Drive in Haslett, about 20 miles west of where Vandagriff's body was found dismembered and burned in a blue kiddie pool. A witness helped lead authorities to Bryant after they reported seeing a white man standing over the fire in a light-colored SUV. Another person they interviewed told officers they saw a blue kiddie pool in Bryant's backyard. Search warrant records show authorities found Vandagriff's purse at Bryant's home, as well as a TWU satchel, a zip tie with her hair on it, blood samples and condoms. Bryant was arrested on September 18th on a warrant for violating a protective order and was charged with capital murder the next day in Vandagriff's death. In the week-long trial, Tarrant County prosecutors said that Vandagriff had a brain injury from a strike to her head that couldn't have come from her hitting her head in a car during sex. One of Bryant's defense attorneys argued he was guilty only of tampering with evidence, claiming Vandagriff died during kinky sex, so Bryant panicked and bought a shovel. Prosecutors argued against this, asking why Bryant cut Vandagriff's heart out if the purpose was only to dispose of her body. After a week of testimony in April 2018, jurors sentenced Bryant to life in prison for murdering Vandagriff. He is serving a life sentence at the state prison of Amarillo and is eligible for parole in 2046. Case 2: The strange disappearance of D.B. Cooper. On Wednesday, November 24, 1971, a man identified as Daniel Cooper bought a $20 one-way ticket on Northwest Airlines Flight 305 from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington. Cooper was described as being in his mid-40s and wearing a business suit, an overcoat, brown shoes, a white shirt and a black tie. He also carried a briefcase and a brown paper bag. Cooper told the flight attendant to write down everything he was saying and then take it to the captain. The note said, "I want $200,000 by 5 p.m. in cash, exclusively in $20 bills, put in a knapsack. I want 2 back parachutes and 2 front parachutes. When we land, I want a fuel truck ready to refuel. No funny stuff or I'll do the job." FBI agents assembled ransom money from several Seattle area banks, and Seattle police obtained the parachutes from a local skydiving school. When Cooper claimed his demands were met, he allowed all passengers and some of the crew to exit the airplane. Cooper told the remaining crew to refuel the plane and chart a course for Mexico City while staying below 10,000 feet. During the flight, Cooper put on a pair of dark wraparound sunglasses, which would make it into the official sketch and become famous to anyone investigating the case. A little after 8 p.m., somewhere in between Seattle and Reno, Nevada, Cooper jumped out of the rear door of the plane with 2 parachutes and the money. He was never seen again. Case 3: The disturbing death of Alyssa Lamb. On January 26, 2013, 21-year-old Canadian tourist Alyssa Lamb checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. When she never checked out on February 1st or had any contact with her parents, the Los Angeles Police Department was contacted. On February 19th, 18 days from the last time she was seen, Lamb's body was found floating and naked in the water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel. Her body was found due to hotel guests complaining about the hotel's water pressure. One couple even reported that the water was coming out black and had a bad taste. According to the hotel's manager, when Lam first checked in, she was staying in a hostel-style room with other travelers, but later was moved to her own private room due to complaints from her roommates about her odd behavior. After her body and the surveillance footage were found, it was suggested that she was on some sort of hallucinogenic drug. Even though Lam took 4 different medications for her bipolar disorder, toxicology studies reported that there was no traces of drugs or alcohol that could have contributed to her death. There was also a theory that she was murdered and died as a result of drowning, but the autopsy report showed no evidence of trauma. To this day, no one knows how she was able to access the roof or climb into the water tank and shut the 20-pound lid by herself. As we conclude our exploration of the dark stories surrounding the murder of Jackie Vandagriff and other unsolved cases, we are reminded of the darkness that can lurk in the human psyche. These stories serve as a chilling reminder of the need for justice and the tireless efforts of those who work to bring it to light. Join us next time as we dive even deeper into the world of true crime, unraveling more dark stories that challenge our understanding of human nature and the depths of depravity some individuals can reach. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and remember to stay vigilant. The world is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Until next time, stay safe.